I know. So do something you love before you go. Jump in the water, one last hurrah. Stay close to those who make you who you are. Life will surely pass us by. Storms and floods come like the tide. I'm ready to go, my friend, so climb aboard.
Hello, my friends. Sailor Malai here again. I hope y'all have had a good week this week, and we're going to get back into these projects. And man, we're busting out trying to get this thing in the water. Got a lot going on around here and neighboring places. Got all the bottom paint finished. Got the insides all cleaned up and got that done. And thought I had it going on there. Bam! My old truck is giving me a fit. I'm not sure. I'm not the best mechanic on these new engines and stuff, so I'm trying to figure that out. But yeah, it's starting to look pretty good. We got everything just about ready. We got a few odds and ends to do on the boat, get it done. And I'll be going over some of the stuff with the cockpit and what all I've done this week on this. And it's been a journey. Just test mounting this in the console inside this thing now. It bolts on down at the bottom, 4 bolts, and you can take that whole thing out. Got my GPS and all of that stuff hooked up to it. Got my, what do you call these things? Satellite tracer, so people can find me. You know, if I disappear on the ocean, they'll be able to track me down. And got all the seats back on, got it painted, got the engine mount in and got it painted for the most part. I need to do some touch up on it. So, and rewired, got it all rewired. That just goes in the hull and that'll be done. Got another batch that comes in from the back of the boat and comes into the locker for the batteries and all of the electrics in there. So enjoy the video and y'all do something you love. All right, we started out putting in the wiring and stuff. I pulled it all out so I could get it painted and cleaned up and ready to go. And I had some ideas on how to make it better next time. So I got started on this, and it took a little longer than I thought, but I used some good stuff on it this time and really made it look good. So here we go. And I added some LEDs in the cockpit floor area too. So that'll be on the next couple of videos. We might could get those fired up for you and let you look at them. All right. Hey guys, we're out here working on the boat again. I'm gonna clean those hulls up as soon as I find where I left my head at. Get it all cleaned up, vacuumed, and washed down inside there, and get it smelling good, and get ready to go. Got a few more items I gotta fix. I'm working on the cockpit, and after much deliberation, I moved my motor. I raised it 2.5 inches and moved it back 3/4 of an inch. I'm hoping that's going to clear everything so I'll be able to turn. I've never been able to turn the motor at all in tight spaces, so I had to do the 93-point turn to get in some of these places that I get into. So that, if I got my calculations right, and my motor was too deep in the water too, so this is going to put it closer to right, and plus possibly be able to turn from side to side and help me get it into slips and stuff like that. Also adding 4 LEDs underneath the seating area. You know, I have those wired in for nighttime where we drop something in the floor, you can't see it, so that should light it up pretty good. And what else am I doing? And repainting the floor. I added ridges underneath the refrigerator so it could get air underneath it. It sweat a lot, and I'm leaving a little gap at the front so if it does sweat, the condensation will run out and go out the back. And put the rubber in here to float my battery tray on, keep it up off of there. I'm going to stop these vents up that I put in there for the AGMs. Now that I've got lithium batteries, I don't need those vents anymore. Keep that as dry as I can possibly keep it in there. I tell you what, working hard trying to get this thing in the water. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate you subscribing. The thumbs up really helps me out a lot. I appreciate everybody and everything they do for me. And I hope to see y'all out there on the water soon. And keep tuning in, and we'll get this thing going. And I appreciate it. I do. I can't say it enough. It's amazing that folks are watching and willing to help me out. And I do read the comments, and I do try to answer every one of them if I can. Sometimes it's too much for me to do. If I miss you, don't hold it against me. I'm trying my best, and I'm doing everything I can, and I do appreciate it. All right, guys, remember, do something you love and stay out there and keep it going.